Good morning. Today I just want to share about Psalm chapter 46, verse 10, where it says, "Be still and know that I am God." And actually, that's not the entirety of it. That's just a part of what it says in that verse. But the past few days, weeks, the Lord has been speaking to me about that. I just finished ministry school. And when you receive a lot of things, the very first thing you want to do is to just release everything that you receive. But after I finish BSSM, there are a lot of invitations to go to different places and to minister and do ministry. But what God told me is to be still and know that He is God. And that's kind of hard, and that's not that easy during that time, because all I want is like, okay, Lord, I'm so ready. I want to release everything that you have given me, that you have deposited in me. But the Lord keeps on telling me, be still and know that He is God. And so there are a lot of things that happened after my graduation, and the reason why I'm still here in Reading. But let the Lord in His goodness keep on making me see that He's very intentional with my life. He's very intentional with all of us. And with that, in Psalm chapter 46, verse 10, in the Passion Translation, it says, "Surrender your anxiety. Be silent and stop your striving, and you will see that I am God. I am the God above all the nations, and I will be exalted throughout the whole earth." It says, surrender your anxiety. We need to surrender our anxiety, our thoughts, everything, the good and the bad. You surrender it, everything to God. The intentions and the motivations of our heart. When God commanded us to surrender everything, if we want to follow Him, He says surrender everything. It means everything. And there's no other translation as everything as everything. And the Lord also said here in His Word, be silent and stop your striving. There are times we say like, oh, I don't think God is speaking to me. I don't think so. The Lord always speaks. That's His nature. He loves communion. He loves to speak to us. He loves to talk to us. The only reason why there are times that we cannot hear Him is because we are not quiet. We are not silent. We talk too much. There's too much noise. There's too much sound. That's why we cannot hear Him, or noise around us. And all we need to do is to just be quiet, be silent, so that we could hear even His very whisper, so that we could hear even that we could hear the beat of His heart. It's in nearness, and it's in keeping ourselves quiet in His presence, and just having that listening heart and listening ear to just focus on Him and just hear Him like, God, what are you saying? And it says, and you will see that I am God. It's when we keep silent. It's when we stop striving that we will see that He is God. And not only that, He said, I am the God above all the nations, and I will be exalted throughout the whole earth. That's how people will also see who our God is when we do that, when we surrender our anxiety, when we are silent, and when we stop striving. The Message translation is very funny. I actually laugh when I read it. It says, step out of the traffic. Take a long, loving look at me, your high God, above politics, above everything. God wants us to step out of the traffic and just look at Him. He says, look at Him lovingly. Just keep our eyes on Him. It's when we turn our eyes on Him that we will see things in a different way, because we begin to look at things the way He looks at it. And that's the power of being still and knowing that He is God. So today I just want to encourage you to be still, know that He is God, and through that He will be exalted above all the nations. He will be exalted throughout the whole earth. So have a great morning.